RBD Defense.
Bangladesh Army Aviation has put out an expression of interest for medium-range UAVs. Let's talk about it. Firstly, what is an expression of interest? An expression of interest is basically an open competition. In this case, Bangladesh Army Aviation Group have published a notice that they're looking for a new medium-range UAV. So any UAV companies that have a product that fit that description can enter this competition. Now let's talk about the expression of interest paper itself. The only notable detail in the expression of interest paper is that they are looking for a medium-range UAV. That is it. No details about the payload, armament, weight, or anything else, nothing. It is very vague, and this vague nature of the expression of interest paper means a wide range of UAV companies can enter because medium-range UAV is a very wide category. The first thing that came to my mind when I first saw this expression of interest paper was the Bayraktar TB2. Why didn't the Army just order more Bayraktar TB2s? As Bangladesh Army is already a operator of the Bayraktar TB2, they obviously don't need to evaluate it to place another order. So this seemingly disqualifies the Bayraktar TB2 from this competition. In my mind, there could be two reasons for this. Reason number one is delivery time. Bangladesh signed a contract for 12 Bayraktar TB2s, 6 of them were delivered in December of 2023, and the remaining 6 still have not been delivered. This is a common trend with basically all Turkish military equipment. Bangladesh received the first batch of the TRG-300 artillery systems in 2021, and we received our last batch in this year in 2025 in April. So the wait between batches can be multiple years. So even though Bangladesh Army is very pleased with the Bayraktar TB2's performance, its long delivery time poses an issue as we need a large quantity of UAVs right now. This could be a reason as to why Bangladesh didn't just outright order another batch of Bayraktar TB2s, as we are already waiting for one batch. But this is just an assumption. I personally actually don't think this is very likely because, as most of you probably know, Turkey has shown a lot of interest in investing in Bangladesh's defense economic zones, and a part of that is Bangladesh and Turkey manufacturing Turkish drone parts in joint venture in Bangladesh's defense economic zones. So the long delivery time shouldn't be seen as that big of a hindrance, since we're going to be involved in the manufacturing process ourselves very soon. The second reason could be that Bangladesh Army is looking for a bigger UAV than the Bayraktar TB2. The expression of interest just says medium-range UAVs, which is very vague, and a lot of UAVs fit into that medium-range category, and many of those are much bigger than the Bayraktar TB2, like the Winglung 2. The endurance of the Bayraktar TB2 is 27 hours. The endurance of the Winglung 2 is 32 hours. That is not that big of a difference. Yet, the Winglung 2 is more than double the size of the Bayraktar TB2. So if Bangladesh Army is looking for a bigger drone than the Bayraktar TB2, but not necessarily a massive drone like the Bayraktar Ikinci, like a high altitude long endurance drone, then they would need to make an expression of interest to find such a UAV. Personally, I like this reason a lot more than the first reason because I do think that Bangladesh Army should continue buying more Bayraktar TB2s, and I think that process will be a lot easier if we make parts or components for the Bayraktar TB2 in our defense economic zones, which is very highly likely. But bigger UAVs that are still in that medium range categories would also be nice. Hopefully they find a drone that they like really quickly and publish a tender very soon. Thank you for watching the video till the end. If you want to support the channel, we're getting very close to 4,000 subscribers, so subscribe to the channel, leave a comment if you have any opinions or any questions, and yeah, like the video, and I will see you in the next video.